When I bring our records to the cash register, a young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Yeah, sounds great.
Some light pickups. And places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Dude, I'm kind of wondering since Pup is an actual band, if these are actual songs by actual bands. I wonder. I'm gonna take a picture of this and look it up later. Opa. Tight.
Oh.
Casher rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
Oh.
That nerd is my buddy Aaron. Aaron, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of my art store for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is this open mic night still on? Or is the open mic night still on?
Hey.
You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. Is an open mic night going on? I'm guessing at his coffee shop.
Hey.
Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here.
Hey.
You'd have made us should come by that night.
Hey.
Matt blushes. Because he'd be singing? Questionable? I mean, if you're not doing anything. Ah, got you. Will Vacant Veil be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finished playing for my record and we head out the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been to a record shop like that since bands had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all these weird little musical memories? What do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor I didn't even know where my next meal was coming from.
Oh.
All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments in my life. Yeah, now that I think about it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Oh.
And then even reminds me of the younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We'd always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house before and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. What the heck? Wait, when was the last time you smoked? What the heck? What? I stopped and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Well, how is this a conversation? Whatever. Dude, me too. What do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Oh.
I bet I can find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, say no to drugs, dude. No, don't do drugs. No drugs.
Wait, what?
Nah, man, I think I'm good.
Hey.
It's a little juvenile, I guess. Let's just go back to my place and listen to them. Yeah, Matt, no drugs for me.
Hey.
Oh, cool. Got a little keyboard. This place is big. They all got these like upstairs. It's cool. These blue things. Matt and I walked back to the cul-de-sac and headed to his house. I hope he isn't bummed about the no weed thing.
Oh.
We sit and listen to the Giant Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as heck. Look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. But a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Oh, that's his wife that is probably dead. Who's that?
Hey.
Oh, that's Rosa. It's Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. Sorry to hear that. Man, I lost Alex at a young age too. Oh, Alex, dude, all these A names. I mean, Alex is like, out of all the A names, is not really up there. It's just not. It's a neat name, but I'd never want to be associated with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's an A name at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. Look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it is an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started getting notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew what we couldn't do it forever. Long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Hey.
But once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play We put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Don't be. Not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I've told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey, yeah.
I guess I have to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I noticed a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice.
I don't know if I should.
Oh, wow. I could just let him say that. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh, yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Ska Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Oh!
Dude, that's so rad. I pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Hey.
Sit down at the piano. Classic stick to just got roots. Anyway, here's a Wonderwall. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna play ska, like if you know ska, play ska. You'd probably want to hear that too, so I just talked about it, right? And I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Oh.
Wait, that was just Smoke on the Water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. What? The Deep Purple is always appreciated, nonetheless. All right, buddy, can you top that?
Oh man.
I shouldn't. Oh, come on.
Hey.
So, it's been a long time. I bet that was something that he did with his wife, or like that his wife did or something. So he's kind of not cool with it. I wish there was like I could read back through what they said, like a record of what's been said. Most games have that nowadays. Heck, even I'm playing a game right now called God Wars, which is just a little grid-based tactical game, kind of like Fire Emblem. It even has that. That came out, I think the original came out in 2014, but I don't know if this one's like an updated version called the Complete Legend, which is newer, so it might not have had that before. Still, a D&D game should have this. I don't want to push it, but at the same time, I feel like it'd be kind of encouraging to say, like, there's no reason to be worried, you know? Like, if it's about his wife, then yeah, that kind of sucks. You wouldn't want to push it. But if it's like he's nervous, or he's like scared to play, then you'd want to push him, right? Okay, so he personally has said it has been a long time, which means for most people that he's nervous. But I really do think it's about his wife. Either way, Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Let's hit the piano for a second. Okay. Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Now plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. Never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? Also, eggplants, by the way. Your boy's got it! Also, I'm sorry I just clapped. That probably sounded awful on the mic. This is so cool.
Hey.
Finishes the song and finally opens his eyes.
Hmm.
How was that? That was amazing.
Hmm.
Oh, it's nothing. Oh man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out? The open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? It's really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable with the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know that how beautiful your music is. Thanks.
Hey.
And I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Oh.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the silver light coming from beneath Amanda's door.
Huh.
Knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda slips around in her chair and faces me and slumps down. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
Hey.
Wait. No. Hi, hungry.
Ah.
No, I'm dead. Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Ah, dude, I wouldn't say that. Spaghetti is absolutely, like, out of all the foods I will eat, it's like F tier. Like, it's not my favorite. I'll eat it, but like, I don't really care for spaghetti that much. Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. While I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing.
Yes.
He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at an open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. Not too late to start the father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the old chord progression. Man, and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. What do you do when you don't have to? So that was a date. Okay. I'm cooking. Let's go. Relaxed it. Nice. Negative on the ska. It's the same. It's the same number.
I'm down for an encore.
Oh my! Whoa! 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 What does that mean? Whoa! Whoa! Oregano? No. Okay, so these. I don't know if these change or if I just did the same. I know the points changed now from dad to daddy, which is questionable. But all right. Well, it's been a long day. Just ready to pack it in after a few bites of ice cream from me. Or after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall of my room. Wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? Crying immediately stops. Not right now. Voice sounds strange, she sniffles. And to make sure she's okay, open the door. Wet. In the dark, I can see Amanda outlined in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Everything alright? Well, clearly not. I don't want to talk about it. Something happened. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Dum. I don't know what to do in this situation as I am not an actual father. Heck, even if I was, I wouldn't know. My tea has gone empty. There really isn't a good answer, is there? Um, I don't know. I hate this. Because, like, I'd probably leave if, like, since she asked, right? To go, like, I mean, it was kind of rude, go away, but, like, if she's in a bad mood, it's not like you can really, like, you can't blame her for saying that. But at the same time, I'd want to know what happened. I'd want to be talked to about what happened, but, like, I don't know. Okay, what's the worst thing that can happen, right? Okay, I push her for an answer, and then we talk about it. That or I push her for an answer, she gets uber mad and then doesn't want to talk to me, and we have like a falling out. I leave her alone, and I miss a conversation. I leave her alone, and the situation gets worse. Hmm. Again, there's like no good answer. Hmm. I'm gonna push it. Amanda, get out. Okay, okay. Oh, well then what? What? Oh, come on. Clear room recorder behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. I sit here for like 5 minutes contemplating something that I had no choice in. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. Usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. Yeah, that's fair. I can't remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. But then before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. Drops a frozen waffle on the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today?
Oh.
No. Okay. Need a ride to school? No. Some coffee? Then pulls the toaster lever and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Okay, so maybe that was the wrong answer. Maybe we're having a falling out. I don't know. Yee. Oh, okay. Oh my God. You know, I did this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. Go back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda, and I hang it on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry again because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. I put the bike away. She just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After getting a big thought, I decided that if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I started rummaging around for ingredients. I made her walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, so just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me about it if you don't want to. Whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language you both understand. Pull a cake out of the refrigerator and puts it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad? It's been a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad. Had to start over, and that's nice. That's cool.
Huh.
This is beautiful. It's strawberry. And I get a big old hug. Grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake.